My name is Pierce Barber. I'm from Indianapolis. I play music in Nashville, Tennessee, and all over whenever I get the chance. I play for 9 or 10 groups right now. I also am a teacher at a music school in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, which is like 30-ish minutes from downtown Nashville. And then I teach private lessons for bass, keys, and drums. I went to school for audio engineering at Dark Horse Institute in Franklin, Tennessee, and that just kind of threw me into playing with a bunch of cool cats. You have to do other stuff. That's just part of it. Like I do engineering sessions for other artists, or I'll do like session work where I'll just be playing for a track or just maybe playing for a song or something like that. It's just like getting around. It all ends up helping you in the long run. You know what I mean? Nashville definitely has like an ecosystem of of musicians. I would say that on the surface, it seems like we only have country music, but if you know people, there's definitely different niche genres and stuff going on too, where you can get paid really well for it. The working musician, like the hired gun type thing in Nashville, which is so outrageously common, they're all getting paid pretty well to the point where there's actually a musicians union here. A lot of venues in Nashville take care of their artists. I will say I once played a show and I got flown out. It was 4 hours away and there were 3 people there. It was crazy. That's when I very first started playing. It definitely does feel like a day job sometimes, for sure. I play stuff all the time that I'm not very eager to play. You know what I mean? But I would still say that I still get like really excited. It's an event to me in my head. You know what I mean? Versus like I'm just going to work or going to play a set. But you never know, man. Sometimes you play those crappy 4-hour long sets, and like in Nashville we have those 4-hour Broadway sets all the time. That's so common. And you play those 4-hour long sets. You can't take a water break and you can't go to the bathroom at all because you got to keep the music running, because if people leave then there's nobody there to serve, so you just got to keep going for 4 hours. Even when you don't want to, sometimes you got to put on a brave face and be a little smiley, happy boy and smile at everybody and say, hey, I'm the nice guy that's going to play bass for you. And that's just how it goes sometimes. It's such an amalgamation of things is how you get shows, man. I have shows. I have artists I play for that I met through the studios. Like I have so many that I met through studios. I feel like that's probably the main way I would say that I've met artists, is like playing through studios and being like, oh, so you're the engineer that engineered this session. Oh, that's so cool. Well, you also played for this guy. Oh, that's wild. And the next thing you know, you're playing for that band. You know what I mean? You just kind of have to communicate with people, and it seems like if you're more of a cool hang, then you're going to you're probably going to go farther than the guy who just knows how to chop. Everybody just wants to chill before the show. Nobody wants to have like, hey, so did you see those XLR cables that I forgot behind the mixing console? Because I left them back there, and I'm not plugged into the DI, so I need to go get this fixed before the show. Nobody wants that guy. Go sit on the couch, have a Sprite. You know what I mean? Sit down. It's crazy. That's all it is, man. That's what I'm saying. It's all just trying to not be a hooligan, you know?